أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ها أنتم هؤلاء حاججتم فيما لكم به علم فلم تحاجون فيما ليس لكم به علم والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Aal-i-Imraan Ayat number 66 and Ayat number 67. In these ayat, Allah tells Bani Israel that why are you discussing or going without having the authentic knowledge? So your discussion without knowledge is making Allah angry, because Allah knows each everything and you don't know. This way, if you don't know, you don't discuss that thing about what you don't know. The Bani Israel people, they were also talking about Ibrahim alayhi salam. So the Christian, they were saying that we are the followers of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and also they were saying that Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was follower of Christianity, and they were also saying like Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was the following Bible, but the Jews, they were saying that Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was the follower of Torah, and he was following the Judaism. But Allah tells, what do you know about that? Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was about 1000 years before Musa alayhi salam. So Judaism start after that. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was more than 1000 years before Musa alayhi salam. How did you say about Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was a follower of Judaism? And how the Christian, they say that Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was the follower of Christianity, because Ibrahim alayhi salam, if you look at the distance or the time lag, so he was about 2800 years near about from Isa alayhi salam. So he was before Isa alayhi salam about 2800 years. So how can you say that Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was followers of the Bible? So Isa alayhi salam, he came after 2800 years of Ibrahim alayhi salam. So how can you say Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was the followers of the Bible? He was the followers of Christianity. So you both are wrong. So this way Allah said, when you have no knowledge, you are not allowed to discuss. Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was true Muslim. He was free from all types of allegations, all type of partnership with Allah. He was believing about Allah, that Allah is one, Allah has no partner. We read this one, we will understand more better, inshallah. So Allah said, Ha antum ha ulai. Here are you. Ha jajtum. Because you were arguing. Fi ma lakum. In that thing. Bihi ilm. In which you were having the knowledge. So here are you, the people who are good for what you had knowledge. So your arguments, your discussion, which was on the basis of your knowledge, Allah said, so that is ignoring by Allah, but Allah said, Falima, why? Tuhajuna, why you are discussing? Fima laisa, on that one, laisa lakum, for that you have no bihi ilm, the knowledge. For which you have no knowledge, why you are discussing that thing? Your discussion without knowledge is no fruitful. You're wasting your time. Wallahu ya'lamu, and Allah knows about that. Wa antum la ta'lamun. Wa antum, and you, la ta'lamun, and you don't know about that. So we read this ayat one time more. Allah said, Ha antum ha ulai ha jajtum fi ma lakum bihi ilmun falima tuhajuna fi ma laisa lakum bihi ilm. Wallahu ya'lamu wa antum la ta'lamun. Allah said, here are you, those people who are good, who discussed for what you had some knowledge. But why do you are arguing about that for which you have no knowledge at all? And Allah knows, but you don't know. Actually, Allah wants that his slave should not talk, should not discuss about something for which he or she has no knowledge. If you have little knowledge, then no allowed to discuss. So if a person has no knowledge at all, how is possible for that person to discuss? Because it is the working of the fool working. It is the practice of the foolish people. And automatically the dispute is confirmed. When a person is discussing without knowledge, the dispute and disagreeing and also disruption and you can say the disturbance is possible. And Wallahu la yuhibbul fasad, and Allah don't like the disturbance, don't like the fasad. So this way Allah don't like this type of discussion which is based on the knowledge that is not available. So if without knowledge you are discussing, that will give you nothing, only disruption, disagreement, and also the dispute possible. So this was the method or the or you can say the habit of the Bani Israel people, and they were to discuss like without anything. And this was the habit of those people. They were discussing and having so many questions also. So those questions sometimes make them a trouble. Like you can see in Surah Al-Baqarah when Musa alayhi salam, at the time of Musa alayhi salam, the people, one person, he killed someone, and then the matter was not resolved by the court, and the people, they came to Musa alayhi salam. They said, this is the problem of this person has been killed, and we don't know, please tell us, request Allah tell us about the person who killed him. Then when Musa alayhi salam requested Allah, and Allah said, say the people they should bring the cow, they should buy one cow and and slaughter the cow, and any part of the cow they should touch that person, and that person will become alive, and that person who is killed, he will also tell the name of the killer. But then they have done so many discussions. They said what type of cow we should buy, the cow, what should be the age of the cow, and then the cow are different types. Then so many questions were there. This way, the cow that was needed to slaughter, but that was a trouble for them then, because it was difficult to find that type of cow also. So the main thing is that this was the tradition of the Bani Israel people. They were to making the discussion so long. When Allah said you do that one, they have to do. Because the habit of Ibrahim alayhi salam is that one. When Allah said something, Ibrahim alayhi salam said yes. He never asked any discussion or any evidence, anything. He said, when Allah said you have to do that one, he was ready. When Allah said you have to slaughter your son, he was ready to slaughter Ismail alayhi salam. Even he has seen in the dream also. And when Allah, if you look Ibrahim alayhi salam, he has been judged by Allah, he has been tested by Allah, he has been examined by Allah many times, and he was successful every time. This way he was accepting without any discussion. So he was accepting, his iman on Allah was so much strong. So what Allah's message was coming to him, he was just to do that one, without any discussion, without any question. So he was also ready to do everything. So this way Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was the person, true Muslim. So more discussion, it is a problem. And also when you have no knowledge, then discussion makes a problem for you. It makes you astray, like leave you from the real deen and make you away from Islam also. So this way, discussion without knowledge, that is a problem that makes you away from your religion. So even you can see it was the habit of those Bani Israel also. They hid they hid what was the reality of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam written in their books. They hid that one, and they was unable to tell about that. So this way the trouble was that, so they became away from Islam. And this is the only the love of these worldly things and what they had now also. So you can see in Holy Quran, one other place in Surah Saf, Allah said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, O believers, lima taquluna ma la taf'alun. You should not say that thing which you are unable to do. Kabura maqtan indallah. So that is the thing that makes Allah more angry. In taqulu ma la taf'alun, when you say something and you are not to do that one. So anything which you say and you are not to do, that is a problem, because you have to, if you have to do something, you must have the knowledge of that, then you have to do that one. So then it will make you at right track. So this way we understand that without knowledge, discussion is in vain, makes a person away from the reality. So in the next ayat number 67 of Surah Aal-i-Imraan, Allah said, Ma kana Ibrahimu Yahudiyun wala Nasraniyun walakin kana Hanifan Muslima wa ma kana min al-mushrikeen. Ma kana, not were Ibrahim alayhi salam Yahudian. Ibrahim alayhi salam was not Jew. Wala Nasraniya, and Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was not a Christian. Walakin kana, but he was Hanifan Muslima. He was a true Muslim, perfect Muslim. Wama kana min al-mushrikeen, and he was not from those people who are polytheists or who are mushrikeen. He was not from mushrikeen people. He was not from the polytheist. So he was really a true and perfect Muslim. So this way, In this ayat we understand Allah tells us completely and fully that Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was not from the Jews, he was not follower of the Judaism, because Ibrahim alayhi salam was about more than 1000 years before Musa alayhi salam, and Judaism start after Musa alayhi salam. So this way Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was before that. So how you can say he was a Jew person or he was follower of the Torah? And similarly, wala Nasranian, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was not from the Christianity. He was not follower of the Christianity, because the Christianity start after Isa alayhi salam, after Prophet Jesus alayhi salam. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was 2800 years before Isa alayhi salam. So how can you say Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was follower of the Bible? He was follower of the Christianity. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, not from that one. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah said, walakin kana hanifa muslima. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was perfect Muslim. Hanifa mean a person who is who leave each every religion, just come on the right track, Sirat-e Mustaqim, that leads to the true Allah. So that goes towards Allah. And then Ibrahim alayhi salam, he became the obedient, the perfect Muslim, obedient of Allah, and every time, all time. So he was a sincere Muslim. وَمَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ, and he was not from those people who make partnership with Allah or who can make shariq with Allah. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, he was not from them, because a person who is away from Islam, automatically a person who is just, that this discussion, whatever have been done between the Christian and Jews, that was based on without knowledge. So this way Allah said, without knowledge, discussion makes you away from Islam. So this way, your blessings of Allah which are falling upon you, that will be snatched away, and Allah's angerness will come to you also. And you can see in Arabia and Arab, there were Jews, Christian and Mushrikeen. And these all were also claiming that Ibrahim alayhi salam, they are following the Ibrahim alayhi salam. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, they say he was also from us and we are from him. So this was their tradition. But Ibrahim alayhi salam, Allah said, walakin kana hanifan muslima. Ibrahim alayhi salam was hanifa, mean a person who is free from all types of religions which are in the world. So he was free from them, and he was only following Islam, that is the true religion. So he was following that one, and he was believing in Allah and obedient to Allah. So this way he was a perfect Muslim, and he was not from polytheist, not from mushrikeen. So وَمَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ, Ibrahim alayhi salam was not from mushrikeen. So we request Allah that Allah make us the good Muslim. So just like, following the Ibrahim alayhi salam, Hanifa Muslima, وَمَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. Allah make us away from all types of religions, just leaving away all the habits and traditions of every religion, just concentrating ourselves towards Islam and the custom and traditions and all habits which Islam allows. We have to follow that one, and we try to be a perfect good Muslim, and so that we should be away from all types of partnership with Allah, all types of allegations or something that makes us away from Islam, or that have been introduced in Islam from different custom and traditions. So we have to remove that one from ourselves to make us more purified, so that we should be good Muslim, and at the day of judgment we should be in good eyes before Allah and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so that we can enter in paradise and we should get the good status there. Allah gave us tawfiq. Ameen.